Men of Reddit, what NSFW male lifestyle hack can you share? If you imagine your toilet bowl as a clock face and you concentrate your pee stream at about 11:00 or 1:30 thereabouts, you can create a pretty sweet whirlpool effect. Double fun if you try to cancel out or turbo boost the flush swirl. If you pull apart your butt cheeks and use the right pressure, you can do silent farts 100% of the time. With practice you'll be able to do it hands-free. If your partner is into hair pulling during sex, don't just grab the ends of the hair and pull. Get your hands deep into their hair and pull from the base. Jerk off before making major life decisions. Sometimes your certainty about something is just you being horny. Do kegel exercises. I recommend while brushing your teeth, or any other twice daily task. Hold 3 to 5 seconds. Release for 3 to 5 seconds. 10 sets a couple times a day. Aids stamina. Orgasm control. Even getting that last bit of pee out. 2, I assume good for prostate health as well. But I can't speak for sure on that. Can also make ejaculations more like dropping Mentos in Coke rather than water leaking from a busted garden hose, so consider investing in protective eyewear. Not so much of a life hack but more of a diagnostic. Your body will almost always perform based on your lifestyle. Sex is a reflection of what you eat, how much you sleep, how stressed you are, and how much you want to do it. Almost all guys have felt that feeling when you want to be full mass but you're only getting 75%. What I'm saying, if you want to get your sex life in prime condition, you gotta work on all the other parts of your life. Someone tell me how to be able to pee sooner after sex, please. If you are shaving your pubes and need to shave hair on your shaft, get an erection first. It makes it much easier to shave. Also, coconut oil is a nice moisturizer for the dong. I saw a meme about pouring Gatorade on her after sex and saying good game. Do not do this. I've tried it. She just gets mad and ignores the obvious genius of humor that you are. Close your tabs immediately after finishing your research. Edging is something you can do with a partner and it's fun for both parties. Use the flat of your tongue when eating her out. Don't do that tongue flicking thing. Unless you are being playful or mixing it up. Actually put pressure on her clit with the flat of your tongue. Not too much. You'll know right away how much is good enough, as you should feel it press against her pelvic bone just slightly. You're not licking so much as scrubbing it. That's the best word I can think of for it. Pro tip: if your tongue is getting tired, do the pouty faced thing and use your bottom lip. You should always be going long enough for your tongue to get tired. Don't be selfish, you pricks. Wash out a soap dispenser very well and refill it with water-based lube. Remove all the labels so you don't mix it up. During sex, it's easy to get more whenever you need it, and you should use it anytime you feel a lot of friction. Also switch to polyurethane condoms. They work just as well, but hardly anyone is allergic to them. If you mangle that which dangles frequently, use lube and a looser grip. You'll be more prepared to have a better time doing the real deal. Jerk off before you text that girl. If you still want to talk to her after you came, congrats, you like her. If not, you just want to duck. This one is a wild one. But guys, you all should learn yoga. It's literally just doing all those fancy stretches. And when you start learning more and more, 30 minutes a day becomes nothing. You'll thank yourself years later. If you stop caring about trying to get laid, your life gets way less complicated and cheaper. Want a blowjob? When she's doing it slowly over time, get her used to having a shoulder massage at the same time. Over time she'll Pavlov it and want to do it all the freaking time. Obviously, do nothing without consent. Think of your so as a music instrument when having sex/foreplay. Pay attention to what you're doing in relation to the sound/movement they make and try to make them repeat it. Play them. It will make you a better lover. Always look down at your wiener after taking a wee to make sure you don't zip that bad boy in half. If you look at naked ladies and tug on your wiener, it makes you feel good. Who needs drugs, am I right? When I was single, I had a policy to never take someone you just met back to your place. Saves you a robbery or the awkward "when are you leaving" conversation after sex. A sock in the pants boosts your confidence and gets you a lot more attention from girls than you think. #### bring back the codpiece. If your partner ever asks you, hypothetically, which of her friends you would like to have a threesome with, then understand that she means doing it with her and a friend of hers, not two of her friends. If you're uncircumcised and never pull your foreskin back during masturbation, it'll stay super sensitive and oral and vaginal sex will feel much better. I'm 33 and a handjob touching the glands still feels too intense to handle. Not NSFW dry shampoo. Didn't shower that day? Just spray some in. Takes 5 seconds. It's the laziest thing I own, and yet only women use it. When shaving/trimming your junk, do it in a shower or bathtub when it's dry. You can shave all the hair and then pick it up with some tissue and throw it away. If you have a zipper fly, use a hair band to create an automatic zip up by sliding it into a hole in the zipper tab and then looping it over the button at the top. When you unbutton your pants, the zipper will undo. When you button your pants, the zipper will zip up. Also prevents an unexpected open fly. When you phone to speak to an organization for whatever reason and the operator says "please hold. All of our personnel are tied up at the moment," don't say "oh, kinky." Not too NSFW, but tuck your undershirt into your underwear. Makes your dress shirt less baggy around the waist and can help the dress shirt to stay tucked in. Also, an undershirt tucked into underwear is not a great look on its own. If you're uncircumcised and jacking it, right at the last moment pull your foreskin over the head and clamp the end with your fingers. You can then drop your load into the toilet. For you younger fellas out there, you can get rid of an unwanted erection by flexing your quads hard for a bit. It forces the blood back to where it belongs while you're in public. If you are ever confronted with a situation where you are like, "I want to ask her out, but it'll ruin a friendship," just ask her. Peace sitting down, with your feet up on something, gets every little drop out, is more hygienic, and can help prevent prostate cancer. Only downside is surprise shits. If you want to embrace your natural urge for sexual diversity, and participate in group sex activities, toss the thought of monogamy and possession out the window. You'll end up having a much more exciting time. When going down on a girl, start out gentle like a butterfly landing on a flower, and end like a bulldog eating a bowl of oatmeal. I've been married over 20 years to a nurse who stitched me up. Be able to take a little pain, and maintain a light-hearted approach to a tricky situation. If you can make her laugh, you'll add +3 HP. Learn to cook and fix things. Girls that had a good dad in their lives appreciate a dude with domestic skill. Engage in physical activity at least once a day. It can be anything from hitting the gym to a 50-mile training ride. The time spent with your thoughts for long periods of time plus those sweet endorphins released post-exercise help keep the big sad at bay. Plus nobody made friends by doing nothing. As you are fornicating, if you pulse your member, your partner will go wild. It also increases your overall sensitivity and pleasure. You do it as though you were stopping your urine, or if you were going to bounce your member. The poop knife is not a thing. Keep a box of disposable gloves in the bathroom for when your toilet is too small. A great climax finisher is called the pterodactyl. Start rotating your hips, having a round-the-clock swirl inside her. And just as she's about to climax, grab the sheets. Now start flapping and screeching in victory to her groans of pleasure. It sounds like a paradox, but being able to handle rejection, especially sexual, makes you more desirable. Men who sleep naked are less likely to get a bacteria infection on their testicles, have higher quality sperm, and can help increase your metabolism than men who sleep wearing clothes. Work out legs before a big date. Legs feed the wolf. In other words, Working out legs will make you produce much more testosterone and serotonin. So you will be much more effective in the sack. Asterisk edited for grammar.